We're about an hour into the Stanford Loop, and we're in the Basin right before University Pass. That's University Pass right up there. And then these are the southeast ridge of University Peak. Beautiful morning. This is University Peak. We're just below University Pass, which is just up there. I've arrived at University Pass, which is the first of 4 passes in my planned Stanford Loop. You can see right down there is Center Basin. Center Peak is right in the center here. And behind Center Peak to the left is Junction Peak and Forester Pass, where I'm headed to right now. And you can see Mount Stanford right there. The highest point that we're doing a loop around, Stanford, is the closest peak to 14,000 feet, but not quite there, just a few feet short. I'm right now in Center Basin, with Center Peak looming above, and this nice little tarn here. There's Mount Stanford over there. I'm on the John Muir Trail right now, heading up to Forester Pass, and there's a great view of Stanford Peak here. The peak looks awesome. Approaching Forester Pass, here's a beautiful small lake with Junction Peak above it. And there's Forester Pass up there. I arrived at Forester Pass, the second pass of 4. It's a little bit over 4 hours right now, and gorgeous views from here. Awesome day, great view of the Sequoia range out there. And you can see the JMT down there, and that's where I'm headed. I've left the JMT and I'm doing a little bit of cross-country travel to get around the South Ridge coming off of Caltech Peak. And we're just going to round the corner here, so take one last look at Junction Peak, Forester Pass, Williamson out there, Tyndall Basin, and Whitney over there in the distance, the Kern River drainage, and the Sequoia range, and lastly the Great Western Divide. Right now I'm at Lake South America, and I'm basically standing in Patagonia. The Upper Kern Basin is spectacular. You can see the awesome view of the Great Western Divide from Lake South America. It's fantastic. You can see Lake South America back there in the Upper Kern Basin, and it is absolutely spectacular. This is one of the best views that I've seen in the Sierra. The Sequoia range back there, just so rugged, and the Great Western Divide, absolutely spectacular. All the way out to the King's Kern Divide and Mount Ginevra, and the pass that I'm heading to, Millie's Foot Pass. And Mount Erickson. I've arrived at Millie's Foot Pass, 6 hours 38 minutes into it. You can see Mount Erickson and Stanford and the upper basin here, which was more time consuming than I imagined to cross. Mount Whitney and Russell out there in the distance, and a real nice view looking down the Kern Canyon. Here's the view from the other side of Millie's Foot Pass, starting with the towering north face of Mount Ginevra. Going out to Mount Brewer. Just finished coming down over 2,000 feet of boulders from Millie's Foot Pass. Very tiring. But great views here from this little tarn of Mount Ginevra and Jordan. Finally arrived at gorgeous Lake Reflection. Very tired after that descent from Millie's Foot Pass, but from here it's all trail to the finish. I'm on the way up to Kearsarge Pass. I'm already a little bit over 11 hours into it. Pretty tired, but we're going to put the head down and go for the pass. But these views are definitely helping me out. Gorgeous views here. There's Kearsarge Pass up there, the last pass of the day, and great evening light right now. "12 hours and 30 minutes, and I'm currently at Kearsarge Pass. I forgot to think through that the biggest climb of the day is this last one. Something like 4,500 feet of gain, and I am exhausted right now, but I am happy to be up here. Just 4.5 miles to go. Hopefully I'll make it down before it gets dark. The finish ended up being somewhere around 5.25 to 5.5 miles, so I got caught out in the dark a little bit. But I made it down, and the total time is 13:45. I'm exhausted. It seemed like the trail would never end, but we made it, and now I look forward to driving down to Independence and getting some food.